Hello everybody, how are we all doing on this fabulous Wednesday? I hope you're all doing well and ready for some Fallout 4 with a couple of minor alterations. So, we've been playing Fallout 4 for the past couple of weeks, and last week I had the realization that food doesn't do anything. It's just stim packs that have radiation attached. And to fix that, I was like, okay, we're already playing on hard. What if we just kick it up to survival? Let's just kick it up to survival so food has some meaning. Not much meaning, but some. And then let's go from there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to, first thing, change the game from hard to survival. And as a kind of counterbalance measure to that, and also to hopefully make combat not as incredibly painful, we're switching away from just melee to melees and shotguns. Because in the spirit of ActionCam, which was born in our Doom playthrough, our Doom entire series playthrough, by the way, which is on the channel if you want to go see that. The Doom Sember mega playlist. Doom Sember ran from December until, I think, like July. It was a very long time. Might even have been longer than that. But we played through every Doom game, and in that we had ActionCam, which was if someone chose my weapon to be a rocket launcher, then what I had to do was just use a rocket launcher, the meat hook from the shotgun, and grenades. And so, in the spirit of that, I think we should introduce the ability to have a shotgun in Fallout, because it is quickly becoming apparent that melee is added on top of the shooting and is not its own separate thing, which is fine. It's not, that works in much the same way that using a bow and arrow in Dark Souls is not its own thing, it's added on top of melee. You can't play the whole game with a bow and arrow in Dark Souls, you cannot play the whole game in Fallout just using melee, unless you don't have any value to your sanity or you have none left already. And although I do in fact fall into that camp, we're adding shotguns. We're adding the ability to use shotguns. So going forward, we will be melee focused, but we will use shotguns. And also, we could also have the objective of if we can get a 50 caliber sniper rifle, then that is then quote unquote big enough for us to use. We'll also use rocket launchers and miniguns, but I mean, who has those? I have a minigun and I've already burned through all of the ammo for it, so we'll see how this goes. So yeah, let us begin, shall we? Music, as always, is provided by none other than Carl Casey over at White Bat Audio. If you have not checked them out already, I really don't know why, but you definitely should. Now, without further ado, I'm going to lament this game's ability to let me back into the screen. Hold on. There we go. Am I back in? No? Hold on. Oh, hold on. I think I know why. Because we're using... Yeah. It's once you have a controller plugged in, the keyboard turns off, as does the mouse, which is interesting. Okay, so settings. Gameplay. Survival. Survival adds additional challenges such as no fast travel and saving only when you sleep. Now this works for us because we're right in front of a bed, so we can immediately save the game and then move from there. Excuse me. Survival. I have to press back to confirm, do I? Because I pressed confirm, which is usually X, or on this controller it's B, and it was just like, what if it was very easy? Okay, survival. Go back, save. Increased lethality, sickness, fatigue, and more. Okay. Survival adds additional challenges including no fast travel, saving only when you sleep, increased lethality, sickness, fatigue, and more. See the survival entry in help for details. No or yes? This feels like those, you know, when you play a game and it asks you questions to try to figure out, you know, like what Pokemon you should be in Mystery Dungeon. That's what this feels like. That, like, which is the right answer? Are they both correct? I don't know. I'm gonna go with yes. Okay, I think it's now been enabled because save has been grayed out. Amazing. All right. Immediately carrying too much and can't run. Good. We'll sleep for an hour to save. Also, if I sound a bit congested, I did not take my allergy medications today because I am an intelligent human being. Oh my god, we can carry so little. We have so much strength, by the way. And now we can carry almost nothing. Alright, so what are we getting rid of here? Let's see. You know what? Considering we have no bullets for this thing anymore, basically, go ahead and... Oh, what can dog carry? Also, why isn't he called dog meat? It's weird it doesn't tell you his capacity. Okay. Alright, we're just dropping some shit then. Yeah, we have a strength of 7. And we can carry fuck all. Like, what the hell, man? So, I guess we don't need these extra armor pieces, right? Buttress, Raider. Do we have the other Raider piece? Ah, it's ultra light, so it's at the bottom. See, this is why this inventory system is weird. Alright, Raider right arm we can drop. The leather stuff we can just drop because we already have what we want. Flannel shirt and jeans could look better than what we have, and obviously we care about that greatly. So we're going to hold on to those. Actually, let's have a look at that. How do I look at my dude's face? I've never figured out how this works. I thought you just had to do it slowly, and then you can see your guy's face, but I actually have no idea. Alright, anyway. What else is the problem? Are we sick? Immediately? Perks, special, status. Show effects, here we go. Over encumbered. Oh, we're taking damage from that. Okay, well we should definitely fix it then. So we need to drop, what is that? 30? We need to drop 30 pounds of shit. Okay, see, this is the other thing. Why doesn't it tell me how much is in each category? It would be nice to be able to go like, okay, where's my heaviest shit? I guess we'll do this. We'll sort by weight. Take me up to the top. Alright, bourbon weighs a bit. Deathclaw steak. We should eat because we need to heal anyway. Let's go ahead and eat that now. Alright, boiled leather left arm we don't need. Oh, actually, gunner flannel shirt and jeans gives us damage resist, so we will keep that. Oh no, road leathers gives us 2. Never mind. Alright, we'll keep that then. Let's see what else we want here. We don't want to carry around security batons. We don't care about a serrated switchblade anymore, I don't think. We have a shotgun. Houston, we have a shotgun. So we will be adding that here. And then we will be adding the minigun to the bottom. This is our nuclear option. Yeah, we have 22 rounds. So minigun not looking like it's going to be used for a bit. Separate switchblade we don't need. Baseball bat we should equip because I feel like that's actually the knuckles do pretty good. We have to get in close, but I feel like they do pretty good. Okay, junk. No, miscellaneous doesn't weigh shit, so that's good. I imagine most of our weight is the junk. Yeah, this extinguisher for 6. This broken lamp. Hey, BT, how are you? Okay, Star Rail had the 2.2 update. The story was so good. Heck yeah, man. I love when a game continues to be interesting. I've never played it myself, but people who like it seem to like it. So I'm glad that they are building on top of what they've started. That's good. It always bothers me when, yeah, we're not going to use that. We're not going to use any of this, really. Why am I carrying it around? Stays interesting, Genshin Impact. I actually don't know much about... Oh yeah, all of our ammo weighs stuff now. Interesting. I mean, we're never using any of this, but it's valuable, right? Sort of. Kind of. Genshin did not stay interesting. Ah, that's a shame. That is a shame. I heard it compared somewhat to Legend of Zelda, believe it or not. I don't know if there's any weight or realism to that. We're going to drop these because we found our outfit for now. What else are we getting rid of? But yeah, I don't really know much about it myself. Never really looked into it. Let's see. I don't think we need bourbon. I don't think we need to carry that around. Where's the rest of our heavy shit? Oh, we have 3 pounds of desk fans. Is it literally just ammo? Hold on, sort by weight. We have 12. Is that 12 pounds of shotgun shells? Because 10 shotgun shells is a pound. 100 shotgun shells is 10 pounds. Is that right? Am I seeing that right? We had to pick the heaviest thing to use, huh? Alright, let's just go ahead and let's drop the 38 rounds. We don't need it. Yeah, that was a lot. Let's drop the fusion cells as well. We don't use those. You know what? Let's just do it. Get rid of everything. Everything except sniper rifle rounds, potentially. Minigun and shotgun. We can now move. Stereo Team is the same company, but a better team. Heck yeah. That definitely happens. I mean, like, there's different departments in companies that get different budgets. For example, like, you know, at the simplest end, they just straight up get different amounts of money. Oh, he's already dead. Never mind. Alright, so just as a reminder to everybody, we have turned on survival mode. So we are now survivaling. Alright, we got bladed knuckles, we got short double-barreled shotgun. We probably want to upgrade this at some point, but this will do for now. Oh god. Ah. Made 160 million last month. Holy. They're doing pretty good then, huh? There are ghouls around here, but I haven't seen any. I probably should have slept again after I did all of that inventory management, just in case. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh god. Even when you block, they still somehow manage to do a good amount of damage to you. Glow-sighted heavy pipe rifle. We don't care about any of this. Bottle caps will take. Rated left leg we don't want. I think we're good. Oh, we do want this though. Permanently collect extra meat from animal kills. See, this would be completely useless in non-survival. Now it is not. Alright, we got... Why am I grabbing rounds? Hold on. No, take those back. I don't need those. I'll take your money. Bubble gum? I mean, it gives a little bit of health, I guess. It doesn't weigh much. A toothbrush. Undershirt and jeans. I mean, this is literally what I would want to wear, so let's just take that for now. Why am I so slow? Did they literally cripple a limb so fast? Holy crap, dude. I mean, I guess we'll use a stim pack. Parched from lack of water. Oh, yeah. This is now a thing, isn't it? Every time I heal, I get thirsty. Do I have any water on me? I've made a terrible error. We got purified water, so we're fine. We're fine. Genshin made 40, shows us one is better. I mean, Genshin still made a good chunk of money too, though. But yeah, I agree. One is, what is that, 4 times higher? That's not nothing. That's for damn sure. Alright, let's keep clearing these houses. So this ghoul is already dead. I will take that stim pack, though. As is this ghoul. This ghoul seems to be wearing armor, interestingly. Ah! Jesus, that dog was ridiculously echoey in his tiny house. God's sake. Actually made me think there was a dog outside my house, IRL. Alright, we'll sleep for an hour just to save. Can't hurt, right? Carry on. Just keep going around the edge, around the outskirts, emptying these houses. Anything in this outhouse? This outhouse is strange enough that there could be something interesting in here. Literally, no. Alright, good. Well, now we know. The robot just said groovy. Alright, he's good. We like him. Alright, rad roach meat times 2. Acceptable. Acceptable work, bad cop. Thank you, sir. Anything in here? Another dead ghoul. Why am I grabbing 10mm rounds? Take those back. I don't need that shit. Get out of here. We can cook up our food. Happy about that. Did we already kill everything in here? I feel like we did. This is where we came in. Alright, cool. I will cook. Do I have any soups I can make? Doesn't look like it. How do I make dirty water? Right? Like, do I just find it? Cook. Cook all the rad roach meat. Also, what else can we make? Mud chops, cook it. Do it. Life is good. Okay, where is that groovy robot? Where did he go? In here? Here we go. He's just having the time of his life. Good for him. I mean, Wonder Glue is something we need. Oh, actually, you know what else we could do? Can we? Oh, we can't scrap all junk, huh? That's Fallout 76? Dang it. I wish I could do that boss fight for the first time again. It was so sick. There are things that I do wish you could just wipe from your mind and do again. Like, playing Outer Wilds for the first time is something... And Subnautica, actually. Two things I wish I could do again. I really do. Like, if someone was like, hey, we have this drink, and it will allow you to forget...
That's it.
Play... There we go, I got it in one go. Mr. Handy Control, what can we do? Choose protocols? Just B? Guard protocols, return for maintenance protocols. No, just B. We're not shutting him down. Let's over the squares of Freedom Farm Co-op, Mr. Handy from the Nardaville. Oh! Okay, so... These people were freeing robots. Okay, that's pretty fun. Now he just hangs around grooving out. Fallout 76, shaking my head. The game is definitely not great, but there are things in it that are by themselves good things. Like the way weapon upgrading worked, and kind of tied it to exploration in a way, which I think kind of worked well. Item gathering, the ability to scrap junk into scrap so that it weighed less and you didn't have to carry around 1,000 desk fans. That was pretty nice. I enjoyed that immensely. Alright, where are we going, by the way? Like, I'm just kind of wandering around. And you know what? That is kind of the point. What if we head over here? I never head in this direction. I do appear to be heading in that direction right now, so let's just do that. It's perfect. Let's just go this way. What if we go under the freeway? Anything going on under here? Keep hearing the dog running around and thinking it's something trying to kill me. And then it's just the dog. But yeah, I enjoyed playing Fallout 76 more than I would care to admit. There was some good shit there. There was just also some pretty bad shit there too. And the fact it was just Fallout 4 again, largely, didn't help. Although now that I'm playing Fallout 4 again, it's surprising how many small process changes they made. Hold on, I'm going to clear my throat. My throat is very, very upset with me. Okay, I think that's better. Good shit, that's for sure. I mean, you know, I really can't argue with that. That's fair. Fallout 76 had bugs that Fallout 4 did, which is wild to me. Well, if they're in-engine bugs and Bethesda can't be bothered to fix it, yeah, it does make a lot of sense, doesn't it? It fucking sucks. Alright, Radstag, do we need to kill these? I think we have food for now, right? We also don't, again, we really have no inventory space. Plus, we have some non-perishable foods. I think we're fine. Actually, hilariously, food does not perish in this game, does it? I don't think it does. Let's get up on this freeway. Todd? Am I supposed to be up here, Todd? It just works. 16 times the detail. It'll be 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Todd, am I supposed to be up here? I'm... Nope. Music is very fitting right now. Just this slow, rising feeling of horror as you realize what the fuck you've actually just done. Okay. Let's do it again. Far out, man. Wow, maybe it loaded in this time. I mean, I asked and Todd answered, as Todd intended. But I'm doing it again. It's pretty clear I'm supposed to be able to get up there. There's literally a ramp, right? Hold on, which way am I supposed to be going? It's this way, right? Yeah. Let's follow the freeway. Get your ass down from there. 16 times the detail. Gonna hide out again? Right there? I mean, I have a shotgun now. I'm allowed to have that. Alright, let's try and get at this from a good angle. They hate Bethesda, bro. Their fanboys are just too much. I do think anytime anybody either believes something is above criticism or dismisses any and all criticism is bad. I think blindly defending something is as bad as blindly attacking something. I think that both sides of that coin equally suck, you know? Like, people who are like, this is shit because, like, it's just shit. And it's like, okay, do you have any examples? No, it just is. This is good because it's just good. Okay. What about these parts which aren't good? Yeah, well, you're wrong. I think both pretty much suck. God, my guy really sucks at throwing, huh? How are you not dead? They were lying on the ground shooting me? Alright, well, let's reload. Yeah, this is... Whoa! Okay, never mind. I was going to say, this is more manageable. And then I immediately get eviscerated. Okay. I am only level 4, to be fair, on survival mode, but... They'll die on the hill of Bethesda because they made a good game like 10 years ago. Yeah, exactly. Like, blindly defending something because, you know, it's good. Because this person made it. Like, you know, yeah, past performance can definitely be indicative of whether something... of the quality of something, right? Will something be decent? Will it be average? Will it be bad? Will it be better than average? Like, well, what was the last thing they did? How was that? But once you've gotten a couple of releases deep, it starts to become apparent that, you know, maybe that was, maybe not a fluke, but not repeatable, you know? They're laying on the ground. Oh, is it because I crippled their legs with the grenade? That makes sense. Wait. How does it... I thought it needed to reload. I think Todd is too ambitious for his own good. I think Todd is too cheap for his own good. I don't think it's got anything to do with ambition. Alright, let's see what we got here. A laser pistol I don't care about. A military cap. I mean, I kind of care about that. Pocketed boiled leather chest piece. Can I compare? There actually isn't a compare button. Really? I just get to see whether it's minus or plus. Okay, that's not very useful. Alright, go to my apparel. Ultralight Raider chest piece. So, it doesn't even stay on the right one. Okay, can I? Okay, never mind. Oh, God. Alright, well. 12, 19, and 10 AP. Okay, we're sticking with what we have. Starfield was definitely for being too ambitious. They wanted quantity, but not quality, sadly. No, Starfield was from trying to capitalize on a gimmick that they didn't really fully understand. Where? Up here, bro? You're engaging me from up there. Well, I'm just gonna walk away, I think. Wait. Did this guy fall off of the top? Did he fall off of the... Well, I mean, you know what? It happens to the best of us. You know what? It can happen to anyone, really, if you think about it. I will take this gun as a camo bandana and see if I can equip that. I think they wanted to have a... they wanted a gimmick without really understanding how to achieve it. In much the same way that No Man's Sky wanted procedural generation, but, you know, had to make a lot of sacrifices for it. Todd decided that they would do random they would half do random. They wouldn't fully commit. So whereas No Man's Sky, when at first release, was very disappointing because it wasn't a completed game at that point. Fallout, Starfield, sorry, No Man's Starfield, or No Man's Skyrim, was just empty because they didn't fully commit to their idea. Want as many planets as possible, but they're also going to be random because they're random and there's lots of them. Each planet will have nothing on them. Well, that was it. They didn't fully commit to the idea of procedural generation, right? They needed to have a finite number because the engine could only handle so much, and they needed a number they could sell, so they went with 1,000. What? That was the sound of a turret losing target. Oh, well, whatever. Let's just keep running. Maybe I won't die. God, you heal so slowly. When it's from food. I like that, though, actually. I kind of prefer that. Yeah, they wanted a big number they could sell, so they went with 1,000, you know? But then they didn't build a new engine to accommodate that, so they kind of just did what they could. I don't call that being ambitious, I call that being cheap. If you don't want to spend the money to build a new... Like, that's like literally exactly the same as trying to take the engine... Like, as Ford trying to take the engine out of their, like, you know, Ford Escort and saying, we aren't going to build a new engine, but let's try to make a sports car with this engine. You know, like, it's pretty much the exact same principle. You are not going to be able to achieve that because it is just not built for that, and you will probably blow up the engine. Or you will have to make so many limitations on what you're building that it won't actually be what you designed or designated in the first place. More gunners, huh? Oh, wait. Oh my god! These gunners, man! Holy shit! Wow. I think that was a sniper shot. Okay. These gunners. They have zero chill. Wildly outdated both performance-wise and graphics-wise? Yeah, pretty much. This is after I did all my inventory modifications, right? Okay, it is good. We can drop that too. Alright, we're not going to bother killing that guy this time. We're just going to go. We're just going. And apparently, freeway is gunner territory, so we're just going to stick to the wilds a bit. No Man's Sky did fix itself, so I'm shocked he didn't sit down and play that for a bit and see if he even understands what he wanted to do. Well, I think that's the thing, is that they wanted to recreate it. So they knew what it was. They just didn't want to put in any effort to... What am I running up against here? What? Wait, what? There's like an invisible wall here. That is bizarre. Okay. Up here. Up on the roof. Get on the roof. Ooh, a bottle cap stash. I'll take that. They wanted to recreate No Man's Sky without any real understanding of why No Man's Sky failed, most importantly, and then also no understanding of how they righted the ship. And so, you know, naturally, they failed. Spring and copper added, okay. Any other bombs around here? Why is this place randomly bombed? Why is this place rigged? Why is this place rigged to blow? Bizarre. Is this guy rigged to blow too? I mean, if anything in here it's this fucking thing, right? Surely. We do want the extinguisher, but we don't want it because it's heavy. Take the cans, they're light. Dogmeat, I swear you have to stop. You're going to trigger an explosion pretty soon. I'm going to be very, very upset. We take hot plates around here. Note to Tweez. Tweez, if you're reading this, you're an idiot. It's the last time I tell you we're locking this door. Use the entrance in the sewer pipe. Next time you forget, I'm locking your ass out permanently. Walter. Alright, so we've got to find the entrance in the sewer pipe, huh? Well, let's have a look around. Down here, looks like. There's also a Mirelurk in that direction, so we've got to be somewhat careful. Actually, why do I get the feeling that the sewer pipe is surrounded by Mirelurks? Down here, maybe? This looks concrete enough. Okay. Yeah, over here. The fact there's a random kickball in the middle of that island is kind of funny. Alright, shotgun time. Well, it's not even just that the engine is outdated. When you are designing something that is completely different from what you've built something for, you need to build something else. You cannot hope, like, close your eyes, reuse it, and hope it will manage, you know? You cannot just hope that your engine that you use for, you know, rendering a... I mean, how big would you say this map even is, right? Like, pretty big. You cannot expect to just take this and, I don't know, this single-player engine that's designed for a single-player RPG experience and try to expect it to do multiplayer. You can't take this engine that's designed with a single instance of the world with very limited boundaries. It's not small, but the boundaries are limited. There are clear and defined restrictions on how big this can be and its permanence. And then say, yeah, but what if we just had 1,000 of this? But just had nothing in it so that the engine doesn't explode. You know? You can't do that. Yeah, stand in the fire a little longer. Alright, he's dead. Alright, this guy has nothing. What's Tweez got? Where's Tweez? Oh, he's way over there. Weird. Alright, Tweez. A double barrel shotgun. Glad we killed you first. Very nice. Do we have a sleep bag? We do! 38 rounds, we take those. Molotov cocktail, we take that. I think we take hunting rifles. Oh, we're over encumbered. Ah, shit. Dog, can you carry a hunting rifle? Actually, what do you have on you? Because I imagine... yeah, let's get rid of these pistols. Let's get rid of these auto pistols, pipe pistols. We keep barreled shotguns. Get rid of the laser musket. Get rid of the pipe rifles. Everything else we keep. And then as far as weapons go, I want you to hold on. Why have I suddenly got a 10mm equipped to the point that my weapon has evaporated? What is my guy holding right now? An imaginary footlong? Because, I mean, I get it, but also... quit daydreaming. You got important shit to worry about. Alright, so we want to give him the hunting rifle for now. Frick, I'm dozing off. I do have that effect on people. Let's hold on to the mic. Well, yeah, why did it suddenly equip the 10mm? That's bizarre. Can I unfavorite it? Why is it suddenly favorited again? Weird. It's past my sleepy time. I mean, fair enough. It's good to know when it is. And to keep track of it. You don't want to... You really do not want to screw up your sleep schedule. It is not fun. Alright, get rid of all of these pistols, please. Equip the shotgun again. Amazing. Alright, we'll sleep for an hour. Well, at some point we are going to actually have to sleep the night. But for now, that will do. Jesus Christ, dog. Literally like a real dog, just running around like a loon for no reason. Oh, look, another one. Permanently gain better prices when buying. Hell yes. I am okay with that. Alright. What do I have equipped? I don't think I've used the grenades yet, have I? No. Add them. Honestly, these tin can charms are evil just because of how many tin cans it adds to your fucking inventory. Stay. Dog, why are you yelling? There's Walter.
Hey. On her.
You're fine now, rookie.
What, mate? Oh, hold on. Where's my grenades? Oh, I have to hold it? Got him! Alright, perfect. 38 rounds we don't care about. Comfort grip pipe pistol. I don't think we care about that either. I wish it told you if this was a layered armor replacement or not. I guess we'll take the key. Doesn't weigh anything. I think my voice for Walter was better. We take shotgun shells. Short double-barreled shotgun. I don't think we care about replicating that. Take the stim pack. Oh, and we will in fact take the welding goggles because now we can finally equip our guy with the glasses he's always deserved. There we go. Action Man, of course, wears goggles. Because of course he does. Used oil can. I remember picking those up a lot. So I guess we shall. 10mm rounds we don't give a shit about. Duct tape we like. Bobby pins we enjoy. Enjoy a good bobby pin now and then. Good source of iron. Alright, Boltec lunchbox and a bottle cap mine. Alright. I was trying to open them up to see what was inside. Like this is Fallout 3 or something. Mining helmet. Got it. Is this door booby-trapped or what? Like, is it set to... Is it rigged to blow? No? Weird. You'd think they would do that, considering they're like, we ain't using this door anymore. Don't come through it again. I'm locking your ass out permanently.
Hey.
Okay, that was weird. Alright, this is a neat little detail. We got some stuff. We got rid of a bunch of pistols. That feels pretty good. Actually, maybe we should... Why is there invisible walls everywhere? I can't move. Actually, maybe it's the piles of shit on the floor. Who knows? Let's sleep on top of these pipe rifles. Looks comfy. Let's actually sleep for 10 hours. Let's get a proper sleep in. Right? I think that's a good idea. I feel like we need it. You can't get more than 5 hours sleep on a dirty mattress. Okay. I mean, you know what? Kind of makes sense. I've camped before. It's kind of uncomfortable, not gonna lie. Get it? Alright. It is sad that this leads to just one area instead of like a couple. But you know, that's fine. Alright, we need to get away from the... My sleep schedule used to be so bad. I think all of ours did at some point, right? We've all collectively ruined our sleep schedules at least once in our lives. And then gone, yeah, I'm never doing that again. And then, you know, over time, you slowly find yourself drifting in that direction. You're like, oh, no, 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 not again. No, not again. Alright. What am I hearing? It's the dog. Okay. We want to stay somewhat far away from gunner territory. But we don't want to get any Mirelurks on our ass either. Also, do I have a quest active? Because I should probably turn that off, huh? Because we are not going to be doing it. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Alright. Now we have nothing on our HUD. Doesn't that feel good? Feels good, right? Isn't that where I killed the gunners originally? Yeah, okay, good. At least I know they're dead. I feel happy about that. We're backtracking a little bit, but that's just because we want to get on this side of the map, because I never go over here. Like, at any point I've played this game, I've never gone in this direction, because the main quest pushes you down here. And so you're like, I think I've seen like this probably, and I've definitely seen this. Never gone this way though. So, now is the time. The time is now. I could offload some of my crap. Although actually, you didn't have shit, did you? You had literally nothing.
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
I mean, I guess literally trash can Carla, so, you know. Yes.
Got a few minutes to break.
I got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, our guy with goggles is amazing. Okay, so no 5mm round, which is a shame. Any interesting shotguns? No, that is also a shame. Actually, maybe we should stop in at the Red Rocket and maybe... Maybe make sure that we've upgraded our shotgun at least a little, because right now it is incredibly vanilla. It's the most vanilla shotgun you'll ever see. So yeah, maybe we want to do that real quick. Just zip up to Red Rocket and get that fixed. Get that taken care of. And hopefully not die. That'd be nice. I would appreciate not dying. Alright, where are we heading? We are heading in the right direction. We just follow this road, I guess, right? Is that? No, actually, we follow this one. Does this music just give Fallout a vibe? And isn't that vibe good? And like, I know you can listen to the radio, but then literally everyone else in Fallout can hear you listening to the radio. Which kind of defeats the point if you ever want to like sneak around. So you have to turn the sound off at that point, which is kind of unfortunate. Dog found something. He did find something. He found a machete. Did you give it to me, or did you just... Did you eat that stim pack?
Hey.
He did. Thank you. I'll take that. You know you're not supposed to eat those. Hey, look, dirty water. Yeah, I legitimately think the only way to get dirty water in this game is to find it. Hey, we found a machete, though. Have we been inside this house yet? This Farmer's Acres thing? Doesn't seem like it, huh? Whose house is this? Normal people?
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
Fair enough. Trade?
You have anything to trade?
You looking to trade, you can talk to my wife. She's up by the house.
You're in the house.
You try anything, you're asking for a fight. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy.
Suddenly, like, you're asking for a fight. By the way, I lead a difficult life, so I'd be really good at fighting. Voice is maxed and master is maxed, and yet I can't hear what this dude is saying.
Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
It's hard work.
It's hard work.
Won't argue with that.
Literally what you just said to me, I just parroted it back to you.
Commonwealth?
Sort of.
Yes. And no. It's a long story.
Either way, good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
This is much longer than I wanted it to be. Yeah?
I'm sure I'll give it a try someday.
Well, good luck to you then. Maybe I'll see you at the Diamond City Market someday. We'll do a swap. Word of advice though, if you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Sounds like bad news to me.
You really are new to these parts.
Holy crap, this conversation just keeps going, huh?
In the Commonwealth. You have something they want, they won't hesitate to take it.
It's weird that the raiders in the
My
Commonwealth...
daughter Mary tried to stand up to him. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought.
Okay, you engaged me in this conversation. I wasn't really looking for your life story back. This life story. She deserved it, Jesus.
There's nothing worse than losing a child.
I'm sorry to hear you say so. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed, if you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Connie feels like it's a part of Mary. I don't think she'll rest easy again as long as it's gone.
Okay, we accidentally found a quest. Which is how this game goes.
For work? We could use some help picking melons if you've got some.
Not now.
Time right.
That's all right. If you
Okay, who is the seller?
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
Okay. Yes.
Sure.
Alright, what have you got? We could buy their only gun. I buy bobby pins. A fedora. Indeed. Nothing of this I care about. Okay. Literally $3. I accept. Actually, what do I have to sell? I really don't have much, huh? Not much at all. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Actually, what if I give them the combat knife? Because I have a machete now. Who needs a combat knife? Who needs a switchblade when you have a combat knife? Who needs a combat knife when you have a machete? Right? I think that makes sense to everybody, I think. And it's only worth 13, I guess I'll just hold on to it. Yeah, let's accept that. I'll take your only bobby pin, and I will leave. Goodbye. Alright, we accidentally...
That satellite station's northeast somewhere.
Oh, they have a cat that I cannot interact with. What the fuck?
When they left.
I would like to interact with this cat, please. No? Yes, hello to you too. Oh, to be fair, not being able to interact with the cat... Very, very on... very, very on brand. Very RP of them. So where do they want me to go? Over here anyway. Okay, cool. Well, they gave me something to look at. Sweet. I'm okay with this. Jesus. God, blowflies, man. Come out of nowhere with that shit. What the hell? Did a lot of damage too, and now I'm over encumbered. Right, back to playing the inventory game. This is the only problem with survival. We might have to just ditch the minigun. I think we have to leave the minigun at Red Rocket. I don't think we have a choice. Why am I running around with 2 melons? It's a valid question, I ask myself, with seemingly no answer. These hot plates are heavy, man. Component view, do I scrap it there? No. Amazing. Am I over encumbered now? No? Amazing. So we're heading to Red Rocket, I think, which is literally over here. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Red Rocket. Yum. We take water here. Alright. We're putting the minigun away. It is too big and too heavy. If we find one out in the wild, then I guess we shall do shit with it. But until then, it is too big and too heavy. Oh yeah, I forgot we did this, because, you know, you can't actually display weapons in an interesting way. You can display armor in an interesting way, but not weapons. Alright, any apparel I want to get rid of? Seemingly no? No, amazing. We want to transfer all junk, and then we want to go here and build some shit. Also, YouTube, I would love if you continued playing music. That would be great. Alright. Machete. Oh, that requires blacksmith too? And it becomes stupidly better too. Can we get blacksmith 2 yet? What level are we? Not yet. Where is blacksmith 2? It is here. Level 16. Jesus. So this massive machete is actually useless for quite a while. A depressingly long time, actually. Jesus, man. Well, store the minigun. 23 and a medium speed. 25 and fast. 37 and slow. Yeah, I don't think the machete's worth it. Okay, we'll just stick with the aluminium baseball bat. Which I think makes it lighter than a wooden baseball bat, right? I hope so. That would be nice. Alright, that minigun was taking up a stupid amount of our inventory, and I'm glad it's gone. I said it. Alright. Oh, that's just where Sanctuary is, huh? Literally on the other side of that river? Okay. I don't really care too much about that. We're heading along the coast. Oh, I should have slept. Right? Because that's the only way we can save? We should definitely do that. At any chance we get the opportunity, right? Because, I mean, those bloatflies nearly ended us. Somehow. Alright, give me the workshop. Give me furniture. Do we have any beds in here? No? Okay. Why do they just disappear, man? Why doesn't it just move everything that's on top of it? Like, I can't move this. Does it just disappear? Scrap that. Let's move it and find out. If it disappears, honestly, I'll probably be happy about it. Amazing! The terminal's gone. Okay, what if I put it back, though? What if I put it back where it was? Okay, no, the terminal is gone. Alright, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I didn't want that. I don't need that shit. Get this out of the way. Put this right. There. And then get the chair. Do the same. Okay, delete that. Give me a bed. We want it next to the radiator, I think, right? That's where all the warmth is coming from anyway. We should probably... I mean, actually, this is probably literally not either attached, equipped, or turned on. Or have any water in it. But still, I mean, it's... We get to think it does. The placebo effect is a very real thing, right? Alright, so now we can sleep. And we shall sleep for the full 8 hours. Since we can't do that all the time, let's do it now. Amazing. Alright, we are parched. Aid. Purified water. We seem to have a ridiculous amount of that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, any dirty water we own, we should probably... Actually, we should just... Let's see what we can cook real quick, too. We can... Can we soup? We're missing, like, carrots and shit. Okay, never mind. We'll just bake shit, then. And grill stuff. And grill more things. Oh, I want to put all the food in the ice cooler. You know what? That's exactly what I'm doing. Because there's no organization in the storage at all. So let's just do this. All right. So bloatfly meat. Like even this. It's like this is aid. This is medicine. This is used for medicine. This is food. Let's see. We should probably store because purified water is heavy. That's the wrong button. Alright, try again. Try again. Get rid of the bloatfly meat. Where's purified water? Of course, there isn't a different button to store a certain amount of something. You just press A on it until you're satisfied. We'll keep Nuka-Cola. I don't know why I would want to keep a Stealth Boy on me, ever. Tarberry, Tato, thistles we store. Drinks we store. That stuff we are also going to store. Get rid of this. Grilled radroach, gumdrops, Gwyneth Stout we store in here. Hub flour we store in here. What else? Melon. Store that in here. Why not? There's a mod for that. And I'll never play Fallout 4 without that mod again. Full UI is what the game should always have been. I should maybe look into it. Maybe. If we're going to keep playing it, I should probably do that, huh? How the hell are you on this fine evening, Laguna? Hope you're doing well. We store meats. We store beans. We keep boxes. Let's see if that makes sense to everybody. Sweet. Amazing. Now I got to sleep again to save the inventory change I did. Please do. There you go. Peckish from lack of food. It's ironic. Alright, where's our food? Mole rat chunks? Is that the cooked version? I feel like the answer is yes. Let's assume it is. Because I think we're now, what, well fed, technically? Effects. Nope, they're still peckish. Okay. Mole rat meat, mole rat chunks. What, chops? There we go. Properly fed. Alright, there we go. Tired, legs hurt, knees hurt, feet hurt, never left the house today. You know, some days are just like that, man. They really are. Alright, that's Sanctuary again. We don't care about that. Right? Yeah, we want to head this way. Let's do it! Off we go into the wild grey yonder. Off we go into the sea. I do need to watch my stamina. Still love that they try to pretend it's called action points. It just ain't, right? We all agree? Where's this damn mole rat? How do I miss? Dog doing good? I should have hit both of them. Dog doing very good. Look at this guy. Freaking ass. I don't know if I need these teeth, but I'm collecting them. Stamina's the lifeblood of a melee character. Gotta start playing like Dark Souls. Well, thankfully, because we're now playing on survival, we have a shotgun as well. So, I feel like that's in the character of the run, the spirit of the run. I hate how everybody wants to shoot me. Oh, really? Okay. I can see this being interesting. I had literally no time to react to that grenade. I saw the thing and was like, okay, I'll keep backing up. That's pretty much all I can do. And then I was dead. Alright. Alright. Let's get the bladed knuckles. I feel like it uses less stamina. Although, to be honest, they probably all use exactly the same amount of stamina. Hey, shotgun shells. We use those. Is there anything in here? Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Are the encounters pseudo-random? I feel like they might be. These mole rats are still here. What? Get out of there. What? Where are he? There we go. Stamina used in VATS is determined by the attack speed of the weapon. Okay. So hold on, let's actually test this. Nothing? Does it only use stamina on a hit? Because that would be bizarre, right? That would be weird if it only used stamina when you hit something. Like, not swinging. Swinging it isn't what uses stamina. It's when it hits something that you then are like, oh yeah, the resistance from that's using my stamina. That's bizarre. All right. Hey, look, we're level 5. See how long that lasts. Where am I? There we go. Am I ever so slightly on fire? Seems to be fine. They're really good with their Molotovs, eh? Where are they even? How is he not dead? I'm using all of my stim packs on the dog.
Over here.
Alright, is that all of them? Seems to be. I don't think melee attacks outside of VATS use stamina? Really? Interesting choice. Okay. Alright, we don't need to grab knuckles. We already have some. Where was that? Dog. There it is. Dog collar. We needed that. That's important. Bobby pin box. Food. A 44 pistol. I assume 44 pistol doesn't count in our. We can't use a 44 pistol. You can't use 44 Magnum, right? We're not allowed. Even though it is big and explosive, I don't think it really fits. Then again, I mean, I feel like there's something to it. Please equip this. He's the best boy. Alright. I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up. Okay? I picked it up. You can't stop me. I picked it up. I haven't used it yet. But I did pick it up. We got everything we wanted off of that guy. What about this idiot? Harness, stim pack, I think is good. We want that. Nothing else though. Sleep for an hour? Explosives are stupidly OP in this game. They're the reason I have a mod that re-enables manual saves. You can just walk around a corner, instantly die because someone threw a grenade at you. I was thinking about looking at that, yeah. Maybe re-enabling manual saves, just so that at the end of a stream, I don't have to run around looking for a fucking bed to sleep in, you know? So that'd be nice. It's so odd that you don't get to choose what elements of survival you want to turn on. You get either everything or nothing. Like, what if you want very hard difficulty, but with survival? What if you want hard difficulty with survival? Hell, what if you want easy difficulty, but you want the survival elements? It's so weird. And like, what if you want no fast travel, but you don't want your inventory size to become a matchbox? What if you want ammo to weigh something, but not... You know, what if you wanted ammo to have weight, but not have your inventory size be kneecapped? Why don't you get to pick and choose? Oh, you don't have to do that anyway? There's an exit save? Oh, okay, well that's fine then. I'm okay with that. That works.
Perfect.
Permanently unlock a new custom paint job for your power armor. Oh, hell yeah. I actually wanted the stim pack, but I guess here we are. Combat Sentry Prototype Mark IV holotape. Show me a video, show me a video, show me... Commissioned by Redacted and built by Redacted. This prototype sentry must only be operated by official personnel of Redacted or the associated client. This holotape should accompany a Combat Sentry Prototype Mark IV. Redacted is not responsible for any property damage, personal injury, or loss of life sustained while operating this prototype. If you are not a member of Redacted or an associate of this prototype's owner, Redacted, you must destroy this holotape immediately and deny any existence of it or the accompanying Redacted. Oh, okay. Prototypes 1, Prototype Sentry Bot, 15 Protectrons, missing all limbs, 40 Commissioned Sentry Bots, 8 Robobrains, IQ well below 80, 14 iBots, Vision Sensors missing, 9 Protectrons, missing all limbs, 27 Defective Mr. Handys, won't stop talking. No, I think that's just normal. 12 Protectrons, missing all limbs. Who's sending this shit here? And why? Weird, more of these Protectrons with no arm or legs. How do they even miss that in production? Do they have robots building these robots or something? That's a scary thought. Also have a mod that like doubles the carry capacity of power armor because power armor has less carry weight than armor with full deep pocketed mods. Pockets let you carry more than a fusion powered armored exoskeleton suit. I believe you, Todd. I mean, to be fair, a fusion powered armored exoskeleton suit doesn't really have pockets. Right? Like, it's a cool suit. I don't see any storage compartments. You know? I'm not saying Todd's right. I'm just saying. Also, the texture on those screws in the top right. You see that? It's a texture. Robots missing microstructured robots is yikes. Got these iRobots in the other day that were actually missing their eyes. Isn't that ironic? Alright, show me the last one then. So a guy dressed in all black just dropped off a sentry bot of some kind. They wouldn't say who they were. It looks like it's fully functional. Had it drive itself into the yard and shut down. Looked in the trunk they threw next to it. Had a holotape in there. Thinking about seeing what's on it, but those guys in black have me pretty freaked out. Where is this sentry bot anyway? Like, I don't want to activate something I can't see. Oh, it's that guy, huh? It's this thing? Yeah, we ain't turning that on. I will take this fusion core though. Can I handicap this thing before it even turns on? Let me guess, this thing's invulnerable before I turn it on. Flamer fuel? Huh. Look at that. Yeah, I'm almost 100% certain I can't touch that thing until it's turned on. But I am genuinely curious to find out. This guy died. Oh yeah, I wanted the stim pack. I forgot already. Cigar box? I don't even know what you'd have in you. And I think you're heavy. No, I'm not activating it. Alright, never mind. I just get the feeling it would ruin me at level 4. Also, actually, no, sorry, level 5. Let's level up. Punching attacks, I kind of wish I hadn't gone with that to start with, but I guess whatever. Where's shotgun perks? They have to exist, right? Rifleman, almost. Gun bashing does more damage. That's not what we need. Shotgunner. Show me the shotgun. Lone Wanderer, Attack Dog. There is a fat man in this junkyard. Rifleman is your shotgun perk. Shotguns are labeled as rifles. Are they now? Attacks with non-automatic rifles do 20% more damage. You're telling me this game doesn't have a shotgun-only perk? How have I never noticed that before? Actually, I'll tell you how. I've never used shotguns. That'll probably do it. %20 more melee weapon damage. Okay, so let me guess. What you're telling me is that because the knuckles are a melee weapon, they're actually under big leagues and not Iron Fist. That's what I'm starting to think. Because this literally says keep your distance long and your kill count high. What, am I going to start using shotguns like it's The Mummy? Like 1999's The Mummy? Is that... Start shooting shit from 100 yards away with a shotgun? Is that what we're doing? Ignoring percentages of the target's armor is nice. Why do they all do the same thing, though? It's kind of weird. Ah, hit all targets in front of you. It also doesn't have a lot of energy. Have an energy weapon perk, which a lot of Fallout 3 and New Vegas players hate. Yeah, why wouldn't... It literally gives you a brand new energy weapon as part of the main story, right? And yet they didn't create a perk for that. That is bizarre. So many strange things in this game. This man is holding a shotgun. But that's just so that you can hit them with the butt of the shotgun. That's literally all that means. Okay, you know what? We're gonna... I believe you, but we're gonna double test. All right, we're gonna double check. So, this does 45 damage currently. 45 damage. It'll increase by 20%. 20% of 45 is about 8 damage. Actually, it's about 9 damage. So it should be at 54 when I press this button. It's not a 54. Yeah, it is. Oh wow. Okay, so I leveled up. Press the button, and I had to reload. I had to reload the screen before the Pip-Boy would show the... I had to unload it and reload it before it would fetch the accurate number, even though I just leveled up. That's not confusing. That's not confusing anyone. Actually, I didn't even look at upgrades for the shotgun, but that's fine, because we're right next to this thing. Sawed-off barrel, long barrel. Superior range, better recoil, narrow spread. That's probably what we want, to be honest. Why can't I make any of this? I have nothing, and also we need gun nut. Alright. Definitely want a muzzle brake. Despite what video games want us to believe, shotguns are effective at range. I guess that's true, they actually are, yeah. Still upset about it, though. The fact there's a fat man in this junkyard. I think Action Man should be allowed to use any weapon if it's legendary. Well, oh my god, it's literally just sitting here. What the fuck? Really? This close to the beginning of the game, there's just a fucking fat man with no mini nukes? Dog. Doggo. Doggo. Come here. Come.
Hey.
Trade. When he yawns like that, it makes me think he's eating whatever I give him. Alright, eat that. Amazing. We're good. Alright. He has now eaten the fat man. We can retrieve that at a later date. There was nowhere to sleep in there, huh? I didn't see anywhere. Okay. Actually, we could go sleep where the raiders were, right? Just real quick. They were up here, I think, yeah? I'm okay with that. If we get some legendary weapon, I think we can use it. I think that's fine. I mean, why not, right? Hey, look, a little bivouac. I like this. Look at this shit. Someone live here? Sounds like someone lives here. Hold on. There are enemies nearby. Good dog. Oh, there she is. We found her. Got him. Okay, they had a shotgun. That's why I had to kill them real quick. I was also going to kill them anyway, but you know. Alright, we shall now... A lot of people come here, dog meat barks, they follow him, he magically picks up a fat man from the other side of the car, and they thought he just pulled it out of thin air. I mean, dog meat is cool like that though, right? I think we'd all agree that if that was what was happening, we would all collectively nod and go, yeah, you know, it makes sense actually. I get it. Is that another power armor suit? Just hanging out. It is. Ah, no fusion core? I am depressed. Oh god, what now? Don't be mad at the rags. He hasn't done anything to you. What did he do to you? This vertibird crashed in a very unusual way. It crashed ass first. Which is a little bizarre, but I guess whatever. Oh, is this where the raiders are? Looks like it, doesn't it? I guess we'll try to take this on, since we just recently saved. It does kind of suck that everything and everyone uses guns, you know? I was saying earlier, Laguna, that the melee system in this game is on top of the shooting, in much the same way that the bow and arrow in Dark Souls is on top of the melee. It is definitely not something you can use to play through the game by yourself unless you do not value your sanity or your time. Like, trying to kill anything with a bow in Dark Souls is pretty close to how it feels trying to kill anything with melee in this, unfortunately. Alright, we've got Molotov cocktails. Where you at? Oh. Alright, they were just out of sight. Jesus, they killed me in 2 hits, huh? And then I gotta look at this brick. Okay, so we are here. So, we need to head to the dish. You're done with copious amount of drugs, but that does become a problem on survival mode. I think it's kind of a problem in general, really, when you have to rely on copious amounts of drugs. I mean, having it locked behind VATS, having VATS be the only way that melee ends up having any level of efficacy, means that I'll never do it. I really don't like VATS. I hate it, actually. It's incredibly cumbersome and annoying. If I wanted to play XCOM, but worse, I'd just go play, what was that new XCOM game they came out with that everyone hated? I thought there was one. I might be misremembering though. I do that from time to time. VATS is a relic of a very different time in gaming. It really is. And yet, when they took it out of Starfield, they replaced it with nothing. And then it was like, okay, so now we just have the weird feeling gunplay and literally nothing else. Or there to make the game playable on console? No. I've played a lot of FPS games on a controller. I play Fallout on controller, and I hate VATS. I still hate VATS. Really? Mole rats? How come they've never been attacked by mole rats the whole time they've been here? Or maybe they were. This person's dead. Never mind.
Nothing there now.
These are not your ordinary mole rats? Really? That's scary. I thought I heard a beeping. Are they... Did they eat a frickin' mini nuke? By accident? 38 rounds you don't care about. Got him! Oh, look at this little attack dog. He had a little bandana. He's adorable. The raiders actually tamed them and strapped mines to them. Maybe just one of them. So you're saying at any point I could explode. Is that what you're trying to get me to believe? Because I haven't found the one with the mine on it yet. I'm glad my guy decided not to jump. That's good. I'm glad they did that. Let's sleep. Why is there a screwdriver in that toaster? Well, we saved at least. This person's dead, so we have that. Oh, they had a shotgun. That's how they killed us so fast. We take that. I'm sad nobody has modified their shotguns yet. Alright, can we add anything to these yet? Buttress is the best one we can do. Ultra light? Armor 3. So yeah, pretty much never. Good. Died here quite a few times to the mole rats. The mine mole rats. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm amazed I only died to this idiot shooting me in the back of the head. Alright, do you reckon we'll get to use melee in here? I feel like the answer is probably no. I feel like if we try to, we will die immediately to shotguns and or grenades. But hey, we just saved. I'm okay dying once or twice in here. Actually, what is our thing? What's the active effect? Lethargy. AP refresh 50% negative. Didn't we just sleep for 8 hours? I thought we did. Oh well. And we're peckish. -1 endurance. Well, we should probably fix that. Endurance is good. Peckish. We'll eat some rad roach. Interesting that water still gives you health. But I wonder if this will fix lethargy. Feel the caffeine in your veins. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna sip some tea on that note. Yeah, it's weird that water heals you, but food doesn't. Oh shit. I remember what's in here, but it might be fun. But it will be fun if I'm not wrong. Okay. Already it's fun. Dog?
Yo, psst,
Stay.
hold.
Don't need you blowing up the place. Grenade? No, Radex.
Who's there?
I mean, that's that's a full body wound. All right, I hear dogs.
I'm just getting started.
Where they at? All right, I think the dog can come in here now.
Disappearing act. Huh?
Well,
Let's
look.
go.
Ooh, Wonder Glue. Wunderbar.
I don't like it.
Hey, let's go eat. I'm starving.
You can eat when I'm damn sure we're not about to get jumped.
I got it. I got it. Jesus. Why are you always in such a bad mood?
You're still alive, ain't you? You should be thanking me instead of bitching all the time. Now shut up and get back to your patrol.
Don't get your
I don't like
panties
this.
in a twist. I'm going.
That was a neat little interaction. I feel like they could do with more of those. I feel like Blowtorch has stuff we want. Ah, purified water we'll take. Sleeps on a mattress on the ground, maxes out at 3 hours of sleep. To get a full 8 hours, you need to sleep on a proper bed. Yeah. When we were at Red Rocket just a few minutes ago, we slept for a full 8 hours. So I'm kind of surprised we need to again already. I don't think that was even a full day earlier. Alright. Nobody using the restroom? You washing your hands? You washing your hands? Alright.
What the fuck was that?
Nothing, just the bathroom police. We're the restroom cops. Nobody heard that, huh? Everyone was like, oh, that must have been Devin again, testing out his shotgun.
This is bullshit.
Telling me, man.
Hey!
Wait, whoa, what? You can do this in this game too? So they didn't even add this to Starfield? In fact, it's better here? Hold on. So the one mechanic I thought they added in Starfield to make up for no VATS was already in Fallout 4. And works better. Is that what I'm seeing? That seems to be what I'm seeing. Are we serious? So wait, what was new and innovative about Starfield then, besides the fact it was completely empty? Because now I'm genuinely confused. I have no idea. Alright, did I loot both people? I did, right? No, I didn't loot this person because it's out in the open a bit. Oh, those, that's an interesting texture that's just floating there. Good. I always loot like this because then it pauses the game so I don't get jumped. So this rubble texture that's in here seems to continue through the wall a bit, which is a little odd. People always forget about it. Well, because it's so bizarre that that's the cover system. It feels like such a... Okay, so it doesn't work better. I'm trying to go up right now. I want to aim over the top, and I can't. Alright, so it is exactly the same. Okay, good. It's such a bizarre, like, kind of half measure of a cover system. Only works left and right? Oh, that's what they added to Starfield then. It now goes up, too. It go up. There's so much innovation. Ah, shit. Run! Run! What are you doing? Oh, dog got him. Alright, sweet. We heal. Okay.
It's called fear.
That guy completely missed me shotgunning his boss to deal with the dog. Amazing. Oh, let's do it. Yes! Melee kill. We found a man of honor and we killed him. A man of honor using melee in a world full of guns. I don't know why I'm taking all of these. Oh, minigun. We have a new one. Sweet. I am now over encumbered. Tempered Raider chest piece. That's just straight up worse than what we have. Hilariously. So, won't be taking that. Dog! Trade! Alright, I would like you to hold this. God damn it! Okay, so how much does the fat man weigh? 30 pounds? And the minigun weighs 30 pounds. Okay. What does he not need? He doesn't need...
Hey. Hey.
Alright, so can we give him the fat... What do you mean dog can't carry anymore? He's not carrying anything.
Heads up.
What are you talking about, game? Wait. Did the game glitch? Wait, did you just melt Akak? Yes, I did. Alright, I don't need this Vault 111 jumpsuit. I don't even know why I have that. Obviously, okay. Can I equip anything to you? Is it just that you can't carry this? Why can't you carry that anymore? Alright, let's go to apparel. Can you carry this? Okay, you can. So was he set to non-survival levels and then we accidentally took everything out of his inventory and now he's set to survival levels? Is that what I'm understanding here? Because if so, I'm very depressed about it. So he straight up cannot equip or cannot hold the fat man anymore, even though he was holding it just 2 seconds ago. Store. No, he can do it now. What the fuck is happening, game? I need an explanation. More than that, I need how much he can carry in the bottom right. Okay, you're telling me he can carry 60 pounds? He cannot carry 60 pounds. He can carry 30 pounds. He cannot carry 30 pounds. I need a number down there on the right-hand side of the screen where mine is. Because this shit makes no sense. What is happening? Alright, I'm pressing B before the game changes its mind again. And then I'm going to drop all the shit I don't need. Drop the knuckles. Drop the short hunting rifle. Drop 2 of those shotguns. Keeping the pistol, obviously. Let's see if we can give the dog that too. Let's get crazy with it.
Look alive.
Alright, he's going to eat it. Good. Eat it. Yep, no, he can carry that too. Okay, good. Still got this fucking security baton equipped. And favorited. No. Get out of here. Another reason I never use companions, I always know how much I can carry. This is true. I love that Akak was holding a overdue book. It's good. Adds a lot to the character. I love miniguns and reading. But I also don't believe in the institution that is a library. Army helmet. On this bear. Maybe someone should have been wearing it. Although the bear was very cool. So I guess I can't be too mad. Can I equip it? So I will get rid of my cool hat, huh? Charisma +1? I think I prefer defense +10. Nah, that's a lie. Put the cool hat back on. Alright. Surely anyone in here would have heard that nonsense, right? Sure seems like it. Fancy Lad snack cakes, we eat those. Actually, we're a little peckish and a little thirsty, right? Because we use some stuff. Oh, we want to unsalt this, right? Yeah. Salisbury steak, we eat that. And as far as drink goes, feel better but still parched. We need more, huh? Properly hydrated. Eat pork and beans, properly fed. There we go. So lethargy is a disease, huh? It's kind of the worst disease we could have been saddled with, too. I take that. I accept a Mr. Gutsy model any day of the week. So you're telling me there's humans around that did not hear any of that, what just transpired in the other room? The miniguns, the shouting, the dog barking, the shotguns, all of that? There are people that did not hear that. Good to know. I want to pick up that desk fan, but it's heavy as fuck, so I guess we won't do that. Did I accidentally go to the place where the quest is? I feel like I did. Oh look, here's the locket they want. Sweet. I take duct tape, I take bobby pins. Why did I take a paintbrush? That doesn't have any real use, obviously. Why am I carrying around a Brahmin skull and bandage scissors? Let's paintbrush out of here. Amazing. Raiders drink a lot of alcohol, do a lot of jet, not known for their awareness. I mean, you make a very, very valid point. This is fair. Can't really argue with that. Are there any... Is there anywhere to sleep next to this floating trash? This is a quest location. You know your people are coming here. Just putting that out there. Oh, did I miss some shit too? I did. I will take those shells. Seashells on the seashore. Seashells, shotgun shells on the seashore. We've got a couple of fusion cores, which I'm happy about. We might be able to power armor our way around pretty soon. Although I feel like fusion cores deplete absurdly quickly. I'm not seeing anywhere to sleep in here, so I guess we'll head outside and then sleep and then come back in. Just because I don't want to have to try to get through Akak again, because I think we got lucky. The dog distracted her at the perfect time. We were able to kill all of her friends and then double shotgun her in the head, and she died immediately, and I felt pretty good. The game definitely feels better when you're using a gun. It just does. It just works. I mean, it really does. It's clearly designed to be a shooting game above all else. Blowfly meat, we cook that. Right, sleep for an hour. Hey, Gillifry, thank you for the hydrate, thank you for the posture check. How are you this fine Wednesday? You know what? I really needed that, actually. You did me a solid. Thank you. Well, hello there. I'm good. How are you? I am doing great. We have modified this Fallout playthrough to now be a survival playthrough. And instead of just being melee, we have a shotgun as well. And that has vastly improved it.
Terminal should open this.
Okay, Action Man, where's the terminal? This terminal?
Security's too tight.
Alright, well, never mind. Moving on with our day. Action Man isn't very bright. Basically can't run in power armor. Using AP drains the fusion core to replenish AP? What? Oh god. Jesus, not being able to run. I might just never use power armor then. That sucks. I love running in video games. Outside of video games, you know, kind of half and half on it. I try to do it as little as I can, to be fair. There we go.
Sweet.
Oh god. Well, that went well. As soon as I saw that oil, I was like, okay, let's just do this properly. Speaking of doing this properly... World's tiniest radroach. I thought for some reason there'd be a bunch of ghouls on this side of the door. Like it's a door further into the facility that the raiders keep locked for some reason. I was like, okay, I'm getting don't dead open inside vibes from this door. But turns out no. No, I read too much into it. Or did Bethesda not read enough into it? Sad the machete isn't that good. Intel room key. Oh, I wonder if that's how we get in if we can't use the thing. I'm going to assume yes. I like the disclaimer there about running. I mean, you know. I'm not going to try to deceive you. This is very accurate. This chalk defies gravity. I like it. A lot of things in this game seem to defy gravity. You know, I'll tell you what else is defying me right now. YouTube! Play music. Putting Rad-X next to all that shit, is that 44? It's 10. Why is it in the same box if it's a completely different caliber? Ammo. Drop it. Oh yeah, this shit is good. Hell yeah. I need a shotgun, right? I need a shotgun out and I need to start running around. That's the impulse I'm getting. That's the impulse this music is giving me. So that's what we're doing.
Terminal's got this locked.
You just opened it with a key. I told you Action Man's not that bright. It's okay. Hey, look, another mini nuke. Drinks? Drinks are on me, boys. Okay. Glow-sided light pipe rifle. We don't care. Pipe pistol, we don't care. Molotov cocktail and mines, we do. We care about those greatly. Cigarette carton. Weird, I'm surprised there's not like more in here. I guess there's a mini nuke. But I'm surprised there's not like a gun. I mean, I guess there was a weapons cache. It just has nothing we care about in it. Let's grab this. Actually, there's some mods we could take off of it. Just take it all. We're committed, right? Seems to be what we're doing at this point. Oh, and this. Permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking. Well, as long as this music's playing, that's not going to be very useful, but sure. We take these. Alright. We completed a quest. We will never turn it in. Ever. I've got one of those in there. To be fair, it blended in with the incredibly beige textures that were everywhere in that room. So yeah, it's quite camouflage, which is incredibly on brand for a US covert operations training manual about how to stay hidden. The manual itself is fucking camouflaged. It's hard to find. Alright, we will sleep for 3 hours. I think that's the maximum we can do. Alright, we are... Where are we? So we're here. I've never gone further than this, I don't think. I think I've done this quest before for Preston Garvey and his squad of lunatics. So, I think we're now in truly uncharted territory. I didn't remember anything about it, but I think I've done it before. Because I feel like that is a settlement quest. Because the guy wouldn't shut up about the Minutemen. Carrots! Oh wait, no, not carrots. Carrot flowers. We leave the carrots for some reason, we just take the flowers off the top. I see a dog. Okay, so according to this game, I'm using a rifle. So... No? Strange. I thought this was a rifle. Alright, dog is dead. How is it not dead? Is this game aim assisting? Because if it is, I want to turn that off. Gameplay. Controls. Display. Audio. Gameplay? No idea. I think it's baked into the game. You can't turn it off. Alright. Kind of feels like that anyway. Shotguns are rifle, but all shotgun ammo in Fallout is bird shots, basically. So yeah, it doesn't do jack after 30-40 feet. So it's all buckshot then? Is that the correct terminology? It's all small pellets that are projected out at random angles? Have I leveled up yet? Not quite. Where are we at in the level scheme of things? Just over halfway. Bird / buckshot? Sweet. I know something. Okay. What? Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, never mind. It's dead now. That'll have to be good enough. Okay, I see a railroad down there. I see more of the freeway too, with an under freeway, interestingly. Bugs are very hard to hit, and one of the few things I do use VATS for. Yeah, they are ridiculously difficult to actually hit. It's bizarre. I see a railroad down there. We're going to stick to the cliffs for now. I see a fence. That could be a good or a bad thing. You have now crossed into... Oh. Oh, wow. No way. Really? You cannot go that way. Okay. No physical barrier. Hell, it even looks like there's shit I can interact with, maybe. Alright, I guess we're going south. Actually, I guess we're going east, technically. Yep, east. South is that way. Compass would be nice, just underneath my health bar. There's even room for it, too. That'd be a really nice mod. Just put a little compass down there? I would enjoy that. I guess I do have this big compass, but I hate it because it's shit. Yeah, God, could I move that underneath the health bar? I'd really prefer it. I never look at it under my gun. I'm always looking where my gun is looking, and not there. That'd be nice. Either put it at the top of the screen or beneath the health bar. Where it is, I never ever look there. Like, ever. Alright, what we got over here, I wonder? I'm seeing some stuff on the freeway, but that could not mean shit. Like, we could still just fall through it, apparently. Sounds like a you problem, to be honest. I mean, I guess, probably. I'm not going to deny it, but I'm also not going to deny that I'm right. Okay, no one here? I didn't need that ammo. Why did I take it? Potatoes? What's taters, precious? Little settlement down there. Okay, we'll sleep here. Sleep for 6 hours. Be woken up by a raider stabbing us to death in our sleep. Could you imagine if the game actually did that? And it saves when you sleep. So what would you do then? Yeah, we saved you getting stabbed to death. That's the end of the game. Game over. We take potatoes, I suppose. Why not? We're just a kleptomaniac, really. We steal everything and ask for permission later. By shooting them. Did you steal that? Sorry, what did you say? I thought... Did you... That's crazy. I thought I heard someone talk. That was weird. What the fuck? It's a dog. Do you think maybe That's an overreaction. Possibly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Oh god, his name is Boomer. Hold on, do I have a mine on me? Hold on, hold on. Okay, Boomer. Alright, hold on. Weapons. Mine. No! I got myself. I played myself. In trying to kill Boomer, I played myself. Alright, well now we know he exists, so we can stop him from horrifically demolishing our dog. Maybe. These guys have insanely good eyesight, by the way. Where is he? Okay, we run again. Running away. Bottle cap mine. We have those, yeah? Still? Yeah. We favorite here? Is that Boomer? Ah, I did the same thing again. Jesus, that whistle. It's a thing, isn't it? God. It's kind of terrifying. Alright, we can do this. We can kill Boomer with a little bit of cheese and some memes. Alright, we got this. Favorite, put it there. If only there was a way to kill him before he used that, huh? Okay, he got me. He got me. He got me good. Don't worry, I'm gonna ram my head into this wall until he dies. I have a plan. It's like, okay, not only do they not know where I am, there's no way they that they would nuke themselves. And then out the corner of my eye, on the corner of the screen, I just see this thing go boop, and then I died. Everything exploded. Oh, that was beautiful. Alright, do you have a plan B? Or in this case, a plan Z? I got him to nuke himself! That's plan Z. That's plan Zeta. Oh, hold on. The dog is going to blow this up, isn't he? Can I get out of this place? Is he dead? No. Literally what I'm saying. Dog, get out of the way! Oh, fuck. I wanted to hit him, not throw a mine. Shit. How did he survive nuking himself? What, is it just as simple as he doesn't have friendly fire on? That must be nice. Companions live to sit in doorways? They kinda do, man. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're hearing things. Don't worry about it. Shoot me! Stop trying to shoot me and shoot me! Oh my god, he did! How did he fit that through the slats in the wall? I will never know. Alright. Well, there you go. He did it. I'm starting to suspect hacks, though, gonna be honest. Oh, wow, okay. I double exploded that time. That was weird. That was a little odd. Why is there a fucking scientist here? Like, what's he got to do with anything? Show me the fat man that killed me, or even the NPC. Pull a Shadow of Mordor and show me the dude that just cut my head off. Burn him to death. Shit! Dog continues the fight. Don't question the ways of Bethesda's NPCs. I guess I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't say he's cheating, but he is. We can definitely kill this guy. We just have to not get hit by the nuke. Just don't get hit, lol. Just get good. Better at throwing than you are. I think that went through my head. I don't even know where he shot that from. Gonna be honest, that one just appeared on screen. That was a little odd. Alright, do I have any fragmentation grenades? I have a mine. That's not a grenade. Alright. How is that psycho not dead? And I'm not just calling him names, like that's actually what he's called. Run away. Oh, now I hit. Dude takes a lot of shots, huh? Okay, I shot both pillars and not him somehow. That's the auto-aim fucking me up. Trying to fight it. Alright, he's dead. So how do you take his power armor then? You don't? You don't take the frame? Weird. You just get the stuff. Which is pretty good, not gonna lie. Now there's bottle caps everywhere. What's behind me? Heal your companion, I need to heal myself. Found him! They flanked me. Oh god, we're still going. Alright. Found him. Where you at, boy? Boy! How many Molotovs you got, dude? Okay, I think Dog got him, or the fire got him. He got himself. All right, he pulled a polar. Happy to report. Okay. He had another one. All right, well we got him somehow. Just took Jesus fuck. Just took a couple of lives. That's fine. Can't take the frame, just the pieces. They don't seem like terrible pieces, though. Dog, can you carry these? Oh, you need to be healed, huh? Okay, hold on. I'm coming to you. Don't worry. I'm coming. There's the guy. There's his blood. There's the gun. Where's the guy? There's the guy. Stimpack dog.
Hey.
Command. Friday. Alright. Let's push this to the limit. Okay. Now it's telling me the dog can't carry anymore.
Hey.
But he just howled, so that must be a good thing, right? Hey, he actually cannot carry anymore. Okay, good. Infinite amounts. That's the worst thing about explosive in Fallout 4. If an NPC has one in their pocket, they can throw as many grenades at you as they feel like throwing. Eh, that kind of sucks. I don't like that. Alright, can I give him the mini nukes? No. Just walking around howling, huh? Okay, 308 rounds, we like that. I feel like a pipe bolt action pistol is sacrilegious, right? That's just wrong completely. Surely that should be illegal. So we're over by what, 40? Alright, well we don't need this armor helmet because we're wearing this hat for till the end of time. This weighs, well, 45. Pretty much. Yeah. There's no way we're going to be able to carry this. Okay, let us store it. We can always come back for it. This would be where being able to put like waypoints on a map would be nice. And it's kind of insane that you actually don't do that. Alright, I get the feeling the guy will disappear, but if I put it in here, it might not. Let's try that. Spike armor? I don't think we care about that. We made that. Look at that shit. Let's sleep. Successful nap. Very much like me in real life. Anytime I do something, gotta take a 1 hour success nap. Just to celebrate, you know? Feels pretty good.
Nice.
Astoundingly awesome tails. Do 5% more damage at night. That would have been useful a little bit earlier. We can now use the outpost here. Okay. I get the feeling it has no, like, production. Is this gun angry? Is this... There's no way this gun's angry at me, right? I can just move this gun now? Okay, sweet. So we don't have to kill that gun anymore. There's already power here. Look at this little place. There's food. This could be our home away from home. Oh shit, look at the time. Alright, so there's an exit save. We just saved anyway. Alright, confirmed. Still love the fact that the menu plays music, even though I have music and radio at 0. Still can't believe that that's a thing. Still weird to me. Anyway, that is in fact going to be that for today. Thank you everyone for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate you all immensely. So good to see you, Laguna. Good to see you, Gillifry. Good to see you as well, BT. I hope that your weeks have been going good so far, even though we're all tired and our legs hurt. We're going to be back tomorrow for, well, more Space Engineers, actually. I was in the middle of building a cool bike that does not in any way look like an insane bike that is missing half of its back wheels. Back wheel has been split into 2 separate components. No, if anything, it looks more like a pod racer that was built by a small child. And I'm looking forward to continuing it, actually, and seeing if it even works. I've never built a bike before in Space Engineers, and I don't know if it is even possible. But I'm excited to find out. You know, there's only one way to find out, and that is by doing it. But yeah, I think this is a lot more fun when you can use guns. It's almost as though, again, like I said, the melee in this game is like the bow and arrow in Dark Souls. It exists, and that's about it. Probably shouldn't be using it. It's just there. So they said that, so they could say it had it. All right, that's going to be it. Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out. I appreciate you all immensely. And until next time, stay safe. Until tomorrow, sorry. Stay safe. Enjoy yourselves. Maybe go watch my trailer for Dark Souls, The Latecomer's Critique, coming soon, TM. Because I am getting close to the end on that. And could be releasing soon, TM. So yeah, if you want to see more about that, exclamation mark trailer or secret. I decided to say both at the same time and it became Sailor. But until then, enjoy yourselves, stay safe, and I shall see you all next time.